Hey everyone, and welcome to the app session with Kay. I'm starting a new segment called Culture Catch Up where I'm going to be giving you your weekly rundown of everything buzzing in the world of news, pop culture, and all the madness in between. I'm your host Kay, and today is May 6th, 2025. Can you believe we're already almost halfway through the year? Whether you're on your commute, cleaning your kitchen, or hiding from your responsibilities, no judgment here. I've got you covered with what's trending, what's shaking, and what's just plain weird in the world. Today we're talking the most talked about Met Gala looks, turbulent day on Wall Street, some major changes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a surprising comeback from a 90s icon, and a quick scoop on what's making headlines around the globe. Let's get into it. Let's start with some news that's making waves. Over in Europe, there's a big movement happening in the UK as Prime Minister faces pressure over recent education that sparked student protests across multiple cities. Thousands marched over the weekend, mostly peaceful, but it's clear the youth are fired up. In the US, President Trump announced a new initiative focused on clean energy expansion, a multi-billion-dollar investment aiming to make solar panels more accessible to low-income households. Love to see a little green energy news. And over in tech, Apple just dropped its quarterly earnings, and they're down slightly, largely due to slowing iPhone sales. But rumor has it they're working on a new line of AI integrated devices. Imagine Siri, but way smarter. Or scarier, depending on how you're feeling about it. Turning to the financial world, it's been a rough day on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slid down nearly 400 points, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq logged back-to-back losses. Investors are on edge as they await updates on trade deals and the Federal Reserve's policy decisions. Notably, Palantir shares took a significant hit after their earnings report disappointed analysts. Let's talk about the fashion Super Bowl, the Met Gala, which happened last night, and woo, the internet is having a field day. This year's theme was Sleeping Beauties, reawakening fashion, and people took that as fairy tale meets surreal dreamscape vibe and ran wild. Zendaya showed up in not one, but two jaw-dropping looks. One was a gothic queen, garden queen moment, and then she did a full outfit change into this iridescent Cinderella core gown that had everyone gagging. Queen behavior, honestly. Doja Cat turned heads, again, by showing up in a dress made entirely of sheer fabric and adorned with hundreds of silk butterflies. She was giving art piece, hallucination, and fashion risk all in one. And then there was Jeff Goldblum, who arrived dressed as a literal bed. I wish I were kidding. Duvet cape, feathered slippers, full on just woke up from a 400-year nap energy. Twitter, sorry, X, hasn't stopped memeing it since. Fashion is supposed to be fun and weird and extra, and this year delivered. I'll be posting my top 5 favorite looks on my Instagram later, so check it out and vote for your favorite. My Instagram is kg underscore 15 underscore k.g underscore 15 underscore. My bad, gang. Okay, drama alert in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sources confirm that Jonathan Majors, previously casted as King the Conqueror, will not be returning for any future Marvel projects. This comes after months of speculation following legal troubles and backlash. In response, Marvel announced a total restructuring of the King storyline, with rumors swirling they may shift the focus to Doctor Doom as the next major villain. Honestly, that could be a win. Doom's got depth, legacy, and they need to reinvigorate that franchise. And speaking of shakeups, did you hear about the Stranger Things cast moving to the big screen? Yep, Millie Bobby Brown and Caleb McLaughlin have signed on to a new sci-fi thriller that's being called Inception Meets Euphoria. It's set to drop early 2026, and with Jordan Peele rumored to be producing, expectations are high. Let's switch gears because the 90 kids are winning this week. Hi, Mom! Lisa Frank, yes, the rainbow unicorn dolphin on a skateboard Lisa Frank is back with a new animated series heading to Netflix. I will be watching it. It's called Franktopia, and it's an acid-colored fantasy where we're talking about animals who fight for positivity and glitter-based justice. I don't know what that means, but I am absolutely watching it. There's also a new Tamagotchi app trending on TikTok that lets you raise a virtual pet with your friends. We've come full circle, folks. Digital pets in 2025. Life finds a way. Quick roundup on what's trending online. The hashtag girl dinner has been replaced with hashtag chaos lunch. People are posting the weird food combos they eat midday, and I saw someone proudly eating flaming hot Cheetos dipped in peanut butter. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Pedro Pascal and Oscar Isaac were caught in a hot mic at a film panel saying they want to co-star in a romantic comedy before they get too old and wrinkly. The internet responded with, "Yes, please, let's make it happen." And lastly, the Barbie vs. Oppenheimer saga isn't over. Apparently, there's a off-Broadway musical about the day both movies premiered from the POV of a movie theater popcorn machine. Theater kids, You've done it again. As a former theater kid, I applaud you. Every week I leave you with something to chew on. This week's culture question: are we in a creativity boom or a nostalgia trap? Think about it. We're rebooting shows, recycling fashion trends, reviving brands from the past. Is it comfort? Is it laziness? Are we actually blending eras to make something new? DM me your thoughts at k.g_15_ or send a voice memo. I might feature your hot take in next week's episode. Alright, fam, that's a wrap on this week's Culture Catch Up. We covered a lot, from butterfly dresses and Marvel messes to Lisa Frank revivals and chaos lunches. If you like what you heard, please take a second to rate and review the show. It helps a ton. And make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a minute of the madness. Follow me on all the things, Instagram and TikTok. k.g_15_ on Instagram and k.g_15 on TikTok. Thank you so much for watching.